We're just trucking right along. Did his beard grow a bit? Yeah, we gotta grow it to the next stage. I kind of like cutting my hair right when we get to the first chance we get to, because we can kind of see the different stages of John's beard. I think him and Arthur share the same hair, even though they don't have the same hair in the main game. I think that's just like a misstep on the game's part, but they do have different beard styles from what I understand for the most part. So there is a bit of a difference there.
How you getting on?
Surviving, I think.
Here. I'll get you some coffee.
Only thing I know how to do is, well, you know, undertakers like me. Cattle, not so much.
That ain't true.
I ain't no rancher. Rustled horses, not raised them. Stole cattle, not birthed them.
I was reading the newspaper. I was reading about a old ranch, Beecher's Hope, down by Blackwater.
Was you?
Well, Jack read it to me, but I thought maybe we could raise some money. Bank could lend us the rest. We could be happy, John.
Bank loans? I got a goddamn price on my head, woman.
I know all about that. Every time we about to get somewhere, make something, you go and show the entire world that you ain't Jimmy Milton. Every place we've been has been the same. We start doing okay, and then boom, you act like the big man with the gun. Tired, John, and I guess I was dreaming a little. At least give me that.
Just feels hopeless.
You're doing better.
Milton! Milton, ma'am. Mr. Geddes needs you to head over to Strawberry in the wagon and collect some mail for him at the post office.
Sure. I'll take the boy with me. He's getting soft. Lancelot.
Come on. Jim, if you're heading that way, can you pick up a parcel for me? A dress I ordered. I think it's in your name?
My name.
I think so. One's in your name, and the other one's in mine. Only one should have come in by now.
How much shopping you done?
Oh, yes, a real keen purchaser of goods, me. Look at me.
Okay, Lancelot. Make a man out of you yet.
Not too much of a man, mine. He's only a boy.
Just gonna show him how to drive the wagon a little. We'll save the real exciting realities of adulthood for another day. Come on, get!
You take care now.
Of course. It's nice getting out of the house, huh?
I like being in the house, Pa.
Life ain't just about doing things you like, boy.
What happened the other night? With those men, did you kill them?
I did what I had to do. To protect you.
Ma said it was pride or something?
Your ma was wrong about that.
We are hired on this ranch, and our boss told us to go get his stuff back. And I did just that. I understand not putting ourselves in danger all the time. Abagail's right about that, but that is not this kind of situation. We are trying to have a life on a ranch, and our boss was like, hey, go do this for it. Like, just like he would send anyone else out there. Or maybe I'm just not really perceiving it the right way, you know?
Here, you want to take the reins a little?
I don't know, Pa.
It's easy, boy. Don't be scared.
Well, what do I do?
Well, just hold them and pull them short to slow down. Tell them to go faster. Give them a little switch. And then pull to one side if you want to turn. Here, try it out. That's enough.
For now.
Back in Strawberry, eh, kid?
Looks like.
You know, I think this is the longest I've seen you without a book in your hand.
It was foolish to forget mine, sir.
Look, I got some business to attend to with the clerk. I'll leave you with the wagon. Can I trust you not to drive off with it?
Oh, I think I can be trusted at that.
Very good.
Them damn books. Making everyone lose their damn attention span. It's nice to see that no matter what the time, that we don't change. Well, we change, but not like that, you know?
All right, here we are. You all right, son?
Sure.
Well, cheer up a little. You wait here. I won't be long.
Okay.
And if you behave, I might let you drive us home.
Can't wait.
Hi, I'm here to...
Name?
My name? Jim Milton.
Jim Milton. Nope, nothing here.
Maybe try Marston. John Marston. It's a long story.
Okay, John Marston. Marston... Nope, nothing here for that name either.
Try Abagail Roberts.
Abagail Roberts. Abagail Roberts. Yes, here we are.
And also, I'm here to pick up the deliveries for Pronghorn Ranch. David Getty sent me.
Pronghorn? Yes, sign here. We have a bunch of stuff for you. And I will help you out.
I'll take these. You get the rest of the stuff.
Here, let me help you with this, Mr. Marston.
It's, mostly Milton these days. It's a long story.
Whatever you say, Mr. Milton. It's not important. Take care now. Give my regards to Geddes.
Thank you very much, mister. Okay, let's get out of here.
Everything okay, Pa?
Sure. I hope so, at least. Here, you take the reins a little.
I ain't sure.
Come on, son. You'll enjoy it if you try a little harder.
Okay. Okay, Pa. Yep.
We're going back to Pronghorn, okay?
So, wait. We've come all the way out here and we just gonna turn around and go back?
That's what we're doing. Turns out, I missed the seclusion of the ranch more than I figured for.
Don't you want to go to the store or the saloon or anywhere?
We're going back. Okay, boy?
But I've been sitting in this wagon I don't know how long.
But nothing. Keep on driving and watch the road.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Jesus. Mind your father, okay? I got my reasons, even if I don't care to explain them.
Yes, sir.
Better. Look, if I tell you to speed up, speed up. If I say slow down, you slow down, okay?
Sure.
Yeah, let's try not to seem suspicious, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Who's this?
Sorry, sir. Was that a question for me?
No, no, keep driving. All right, speed up. Let's get away from there.
Okay. Hiya!
I think we could stay non-suspicious and go a little bit faster.
safe driving across here.
It's the same as any other road. Look where you want to go and the horse will follow.
Okay.
You're doing good.
I think the horse is getting skittish.
You'll be all right. Huh?
What?
Nothing. Just keep driving. Okay.
What? What's wrong?
Don't look around.
Oh, Pa,
Hey.
those men, are they following us?
Just stay calm. See that fallen tree? When we get there, stop the wagon, jump down, and hide.
Oh, Pa.
You need to do exactly as I say, boy. Here, now! Come on! Quick, down! Okay, son, you wait here. You don't move or say nothing until I speak to you. You hear?
Yes, sir.
Head down. Okay, gentlemen. Let's see what you come calling about. What do you boys want with us?
Oh, we just want to have a friendly chat. Are you John Marston? You sure look like him.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just here with my son.
Did you kill a fella out in Roanoke a few months back?
No, wasn't me.
That was my brother.
I'm real sorry, friend, but he was trying to rob.
You're talking bullshit, mister. Kill him.
It's okay. You're okay.
What? Why? What?
It's okay. It's okay. Come on. Keep them eyes closed. Let's go. Come on. Giddy up.
Oh, dear, those men.
I told you not to look, boy.
Are they dead?
I didn't have much of a choice. You saw that. Now, compose yourself.
You killed them, Pa.
Son, I need you to hold it together. You were real brave back there. Real brave. Did exactly like I said.
Really?
Uh-huh. If you hadn't listened, things could have gone real wrong for us. There. We're okay. Hey, you know, your mama wants us to buy some old ranch. You read to her about it, didn't you? Mm-hmm. What was it called? Mm-hmm. What was the name, boy?
Beecher's Home.
That's right. Beecher's home. Over by Blackwater. You like the idea of that, huh? Us on the ranch?
I don't know.
I could see you as a rancher's boy. Like Duncan Geddes, huh? I wasn't so sure, but... yeah, that kind of life might suit us. Wouldn't be such a chore if the horses we were cleaning up after was ours, would it? No, it wouldn't. Okay, here we are. That was an, eventful trip. Go say hi to your mother.
How was the... What happened?
Yeah. I don't... We got shot at.
Shot at? What happened?
Well, we got followed, and then
Followed by who?
probably someone who knew me. If we didn't get to them particulars, I'm sorry.
My son. our son.
It was your dress that caused all the problem.
It weren't even a dress. It was a gift for you.
Hey, Mr. Jim? Mr. Jim,
Hey,
there's a telegram messenger for you over there near the house.
there is? Okay. Thanks, Abe.
What do you think he wants?
I have no idea. But I doubt someone wants to give me a big pile of money.
Man, I wish.
I see him. Thanks, Abe. Excuse me, mister. I'm Jim Milton. Heard you had a telegram for me?
Yes, here. Sign there.
Thank you. Jim, stop. If you're the JM I know, stop. It's Sadie Adler. I've got something to discuss. Pay good. Meet me in Saloon in Valentine. I'm there most days. Stop. Sadie Adler. I'll be damned. Abagail. Darling John, a kind lady in the village helped me write this.
She had men problems of her own, but that's a different story. Listen, I've begged you, but it don't seem to make much difference. I've tried everything I know to make you grow up. And you know I love you, but loving you means I can't watch you do this. Time after time, we've had to run because of your behavior and your decisions. We got a son. I got a son. And I love our son enough that I can't have him around while you're like this. I had so many dreams, John. I hoped you would change. We all saw what happened to them that didn't, but you... Part of you is hell-bent on ending up the same way.
And I love you too much to watch that no more. Abagail.
Where's the wife, Milton?
She's out.
I saw her leaving with the boy and the bags. What's going on?
You married, Mr. Dickens?
No.
That don't surprise me.
What'd she do? Catch you with a showgirl? Or hear about you shooting more fellas over by Strawberry? Just who are you, Jim Milton?
I'm a family man. I can handle a gun, sure. Them men shot at me.
Just interested, that's all.
Ain't nothing interesting, unless you find gossip about a man's marriage worthy of your time.
Guess not. There's work to be done, unless you're running off too.
I ain't going nowhere. I'm here to work. Gotta save money, get her what she wants.
What does she want?
She wants a place of her own. Said she found a plot up at Beecher's Hope.
You? A rancher? You'll starve.
Probably.
Keep yourself busy. Take your mind off it.
All right, looks like we just got to get to work. Yep, this is the life. Woman leaves me. I have no money. Nearly get run over by a bull, get belittled by my boss or the manager under the boss, and then go back to work. Yep, that's the life. Got a little bit too close to reality, if I could be so honest.
That's her full.
Hey, you know, I was wrong about you. Turned into a fine worker, Jim Milton.
Oh, thank you. Means a lot. Hey, you think I could speak with Mr. Geddes? See if maybe he's open to offering me some guidance?
I'm sure he'd be happy to hear you speak, at least.
Thank you, Mr. Dickens.
Dude, John Marston's beard is pretty glorious. I like his beard.
Hey, son. How's that bull?
Fine, Mr. Milton.
Your father in? Can I have a word?
Sure, I'll just get him.
Pa!
I'm right here. What's the problem, Milton?
Sorry for the disturbance, sir.
Oh, no problem. My wife, she just began her morning discourse on the subject of my faults. Experience I think every man can relate to.
In some ways, my wife also has issues with some of the decisions I've made. Real issues.
Hmm?
Do you believe a man can change, sir?
Where is this heading?
I guess I don't know. I've tried to be a good hand. I've worked hard to secure your property.
And for that, we are grateful.
And you've paid me well besides. The thing is, I suppose, I need to get a place of my own, so I can prove to my wife that I've changed.
I understand.
But I ain't got much money. I ain't asking to borrow none. But maybe you could go to the bank and put in a good word so they could give me a loan?
A loan, huh?
So I can buy that place, Beecher's Hope?
Yes, I know it. Yes, of course, sure. It'd be my pleasure. But take my advice, Milton. Take your money and go buy passage on a boat. Go to Brazil and forget all about family. I'm just joking, son. Just make sure you deal with Ansel Atherton at the bank. He's a distant cousin. Here's my name. Tell him to ask me direct himself. You'll get what you need.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I was young and dumb once, too. You'll get her back.
All right, now we got the iconic outfit. Finally got it back. John's knife. Owned by John Marston, the sturdy hunting knife combines a deadly clip-point blade with a narrow wooden handle, useful for quietly taking down a target without alerting their friends, skinning your prey after a long day of wilderness hunting, or fighting off wolves on a snowy mountainside. Ah, I see what they did there. Okay, now do we have everything?
Head up.
Oh, we also have the journal now, too. Okay, let's see. We have a bunch of entries now from John himself. He will now be adding to the journal. And we have a few animal entries and stuff like that that we also got to put in as well. Being back in this country made me dig up Arthur's old journal again. Odd few years wandering, now back here, this country that we ran to when things went crazy all those years ago. My mind is full of ghosts. Been a tough few years. Jack don't like me and Abagail cannot stand me. Or is it the reverse? Killed a fella because he looked at me funny. Abagail wants me to settle down. To what? Everything I've tried has gone wrong for so long now, and now I'm back in the old country. Well, I guess the North didn't turn out so good. Wonder if there's anything in these treasure maps. I think that's the treasure that we can get drawn into the journal from picking up the torn map pages from the old woman in this area, and then also the old hermit guy on the other end of the map that has the rare shotgun. So now I'm a farmhand, unless I lose my temper again, I guess. Working at a place called Pronghorn Ranch. They seem to like me because I'm big and nasty, and they surely ain't. And some local tough guys seem to know they ain't. Well, I guess Abagail can't have everything, but she won't be able to deny I've at least got a normal job. And that's the last one. Okay. I'm going to save so that we don't lose progress at all. A lot of missions back to back. Not a whole lot we can do about that sort of thing, you know.
Easy there.
So let's actually look into the satchel and see if we got anything different in here. Valuables. Nope. Just a lot of the same items. We don't have the Viking comb, so I guess it took that. Catherine's brooch, rock statue, gave us that back. The meteorites kept that. Mary's ring, the Native American ring, the skull statue, the shrunken head, the gold shield. Trying to think of other items that didn't give us back that we missed out on, which really sucks. But, you know, like, all we can really do with them is sell them, honestly. So, I mean, how far is that going to go? Ancient arrowhead. We gotta equip one of these. All the trinkets we have back, so that's good. Okay. And I think first things first, if I'm correct, I think we're just going to focus on just like story missions and doing that for now. Until we get to we're still just going to focus on story missions with a little bit of exploration, because down here, this entire area is going to open up to us. We're going to have a whole section of the map open up to us. And if you ask my personal opinion, the area of the map is kind of, for the most part, kind of like half done. But I think at this point in the game, they want people to stay up in this area still and less in this area. You know, it just seems like they focus most on the main game. But that's my personal opinion. It's still fun to explore this entire area and all that, but there's a lot of feeling to it that feels like it's like there was a lot that they wanted to do but couldn't get to in time. At least that's how it feels to me. But we will still like check it out. That's going to be most of the time we spend exploring for the most part. Now we can actually get done with some challenges. Like we can get the last of the herbs, but we're going to get that after we kind of explore everywhere, so we can actually pick the herbs themselves. But the next main challenges we're going to work on is actually the horseman challenges in particular. I'm going to specifically focus on story missions before we really crank those out for sure. And the first one we're going to do is Sadie Adler's. And hopefully we encounter a special character encounter, because now we're back to those. We got a whole list of them that open up to us in this area as well, that we will finally get the chance to actually get to have. So, yay. Everything works out.
Cruel, cruel world, must I go on? Cruel, cruel world, I'm moving on. I've been living too fast, and I've been living too wrong. Cruel, cruel world, I'm gone. This big old world sure got me running around. I heard a voice that said, just settle down. And with the moonlight as my guide, and with this feeling deep inside, I know now that I am homeward bound. Cruel, cruel world, must I go home? Cruel, cruel world, I'm moving on. I've been living too fast, and I've been living too wrong. Cruel, cruel world, I'm gone. Desert roads, desert plain, I have seen so much pain. Now I see into the eyes of a girl. No more, no more cruel world. Cruel, cruel world, must I go on? I've been living too fast, and I've been living too long. Cruel, cruel world, I'm gone. Dusty trail, saw a vapor light. Was it a mirage? I don't know, but it seemed right. I felt mission, I felt trust. I knew then that I must go to her from this cruel world. Cruel, cruel world, must I go on? I've been living too fast, and I've been living too wrong. Cruel, cruel world, I'm gone. I go on. Cruel, cruel world, I'm moving on. I've been living too fast, and I've been living too wrong. Cruel, cruel world, I'm gone. Cruel, cruel world, I'm gone.
Man, this this soundtrack just
I'm
is
happy to stable that for you.
absolutely amazing. Okay, let's see. Oh, look, we can get the free DLC horses, or not the free pre-order bonus horses. Okay, let's see. Attack and services. I just wanted to actually switch
Good
to
saddles is almost as important as a good horse.
the Rattlesnake Vaquero saddle for us to use right now. Okay, I think that looks pretty good already. Bedrolls. And look, we get to basically have all the bedrolls that we bought before.
I got one of them myself.
You know what? I think that looks pretty good already. We'll keep that. Cool. Now we don't have to do that mission again. See, this is something that bothers me. In the little images, for the gold medal mission, gold medal stuff and everything, you can see John with his original hair. So I wish I could mod the console to do John's original hair, but you can't. So it is what it is.
Morning.
Someone gonna help a fella out? Somebody, please. Hey, brother. Hey there, mister. Hey there. Mind if I join you? Mind if I talk to you? Fellas sometimes mind, and sometimes they don't mind, and ain't no way of knowing.
I don't mind.
Oh, I like you. Yeah. You're kind. I like kindness.
I ain't so kind.
Now, that ain't true. Ain't true at all. Most folk won't spare me the time of day. But you did. You did. And it was real nice. Real nice. Howdy. Can I hold you, mister?
Whoa. I got a woman.
Ah, I'm sorry, mister. I didn't mean nothing by it. I just kind of like folk, but most folk don't like me.
No harm done.
Ain't ever harmful to be held, mister. Only most folk find me creepy and strange, which ain't nice.
I guess not.
What's your name?
John. Or, Jim.
You don't know? That's funny. Used to know a fella a bit like you. A few years back. Crazy kind of fella. But he had a heart on him.
What was his name?
I forget. Funny face. Alan. Or something, I think. He didn't like me much neither. But he was okay.
I think he died.
They always do. The good ones.
He weren't a good one. He was, well, he was good and bad, and it's hard to say quite what he was in the end.
That's so.
Sure. That's so.
I can kind of see that. Well, it's been fun talking, mister. My name's Mickey. Move!
I hope that isn't like them talking about Arthur in that way isn't because like I sometimes did some bad choices with Arthur, but I mostly played him good, so hopefully that's still doesn't really mess that up. But yeah, that's like I think the one interaction you can get with Mickey in the epilogue. A lot of the interactions you can get with Arthur in the main game kind of boil down to 1 or 2 interactions, except for a couple. As you can also see, I also changed outfits. This is what I'm going to wear for Sadie's missions. We could get this outfit in the main game, and I think I wore it a couple times, but the difference is in the epilogue, for some reason, the belt and holster are actually unique to this outfit that you can get it by wearing it. But you can't get it in the main game. Don't really understand why, but that's why I held off on wearing this until the epilogue. But as we also saw, we got some mail. I really hope they talk about Arthur as a good person and not as, like, a mixed person in terms of moral stuff, you know? Because I feel like I played him mostly good, so we should talk about him in that way. But maybe it still makes sense because, you know, he still was a bad guy, and that was kind of like the point of the story. Hunting request. Hunter sought. If you are proficient with a gun or arrow, we seek animals for wildlife art expedition. Specimens must be in perfect condition. Low caliber kills only. Ship at our expense following 1 cedar waxwing, 1 adult bat, 1 blue jay, 1 crow, 1 adult beaver. Send to the attention of Miss L. Hobbs, Strawberry. And I think we're supposed to get, like, another letter.
Hello, sir.
No? Okay. I thought we were supposed to get a letter along with that saying, oh, like, your associate used to send this to me. Now you can do it for me now. I remember that, but probably wrong about that. Either way, now we actually have access to the final hunting request that we can fill in along with everything else. Before we start Sadie's mission, I'm actually going to, if we look at the journal, fill up this last journal page, which it looks like we actually got an update with a couple pages, so we'll read that now. Oh crap, hold on. Keep exiting out. Wait a minute. No, that's the telegram. We'll go back to the journal. Okay, I think this is where it updates. I'm not much of a rancher, but I still give a big mouth a good smack. Abagail still seems to despise me. Jack ain't sure, but I reckon he ain't none too keen. She went and left me. Gave me enough warning, I suppose. She weren't wrong. I'd leave me if I could. What now? No son, no woman, and a no good rancher on a no good ranch. These rich bastards, the Laramies, want old Geddes dead. If I had a brain, I'd go work for them, but I kind of like Geddes. Alright, so we're hoping to fill that page to the left with something, and I have something particular in mind, so I'll probably cut to if I find it. I'm actually looking for a special encounter in particular. I'm actually going to go ahead and save while I have the chance to, since we're getting a bunch of different updates and stuff as we're moving along. Yeah, so we're mostly going to be trying to finish what's left of any, like, separate journal entries we can get. More in particular with filling in pages that are left open with story missions, and there's a certain point where we're going to leave and off to do side activities for the epilogue-related content, and then finish all the journal entries there and go back to just doing story missions in terms of journal entries and all that sort of stuff. But we're kind of back into that kind of groove again, but it won't be as long as, like, it was in the main game. We got a whole lot to go with, you know.
Help me! Mr. Abel Stucks. Been wanting us to sign our land over. Only this time I escaped, but they have my husband. They're gonna kill him.
Abel Stucks, huh? Where are they?
It's the stone farmhouse back there where I came from.
I'll head there now.
I'll see about finding more help.
Man, she ran a long way.
You don't sign this over, I'm gonna take a long time on you.
Just do it. They're killing. You're gonna do it.
The hell?
Hey, untie me, will you? Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Those goddamn bastards deserve that and more. My wife. You seen my wife by any chance?
Yeah, I saw her. West of here. She told me to come find you.
Oh, thank God. But thank you for hearing her call. Where are you, my dearest?
Well, I guess we can help ourselves? Because there was a chest down here, I think. No, that wasn't a chest. So, I went to go find Blind Man Cassidy. I don't know how much I'm really going to show. If I show me finding him or not. And then realizing that the journal entry doesn't work that way. There's still a lot of things with how the journal works in the epilogue. With how John puts his entries in that kind of confuse me at times. And I was under the impression that he puts Blind Man Cassidy's entry on the other side of the page like he does with, like, animals and stuff like that.
Partner!
But he went ahead and put in a whole entry on the other page. So I'm actually going towards this area outside of Blackwater to get some entries into the side of the page that we have available instead. I was under the impression that I could put it in right there, but it doesn't seem to want to, so yeah, there's a lot of things I gotta test out and see how they work and stuff, so bear with me as I kind of figured this out as I go along, you know, but at least we'll get to explore a little bit of a new area. You know, we gotta be careful in how we add entries in and stuff like that if we want to make it look all nice and clean, like how I did with the main game and everything, but we should be fine for the most part. We'll probably have to go out of our way a couple of times. That doesn't make sense for John to go out that way just yet, story-wise. But it'll be fine. It will be fine. So I'm sorry if there's a bit of confusing editing here and there to kind of get it all to work correctly, you know? Let's see. First things first is I think I kind of do entries in the epilogue based on where they are, rather than if they make sense to be put together. So we'll see a lot more plants getting put with animals just because they're kind of closer to each other region-wise. Man, we haven't been here since Red Dead 1. And it looks like they didn't really change a whole lot other than just textures, which honestly, that's kind of the way to go, you know? Don't change a whole lot about it if there isn't much to change, you know what I mean? It's like, I should be able to recognize it. And my knowledge of the past game should let me be able to just, get the gold that I know is supposed to be by this tree. But I guess we can't have everything, huh?
Be a good girl now.
So we're looking for prairie poppy right now. And it's supposed to be like a flower, and I think this is it right here. Nope, this is oregano. Well, we need some of that anyway, so we'll take it. Oh, here it is. Pick and examine herb. Okay, let's read about it. The prairie poppy can be identified by the long stems and golden yellow cup-shaped flowers. The bright color of the flowers can be easily spotted against the dusty ground in the plains. This plant is native to the Great Plains, West Elizabeth, and can often be found growing near train tracks. This type of poppy is one of the key ingredients in snake oil, though it can be consumed by itself to increase your Deadeye core. And we have to use it in a recipe to get the full entry. And it should add towards the Herbalist Challenge that we're working on right now, this one. But that's not the one we're going to complete first, because I think the Red Sage and Desert Sage from the first game are like way farther south than not Nuevo Preso. I'm thinking of the first game. New Austin is what I'm actually thinking of.
There, girl. Have an appetite.
So we are going a little bit out of our way coming down here to add journal entries, but, you know, to make the journal look nice and clean, this is what I gotta do that, so I'm willing to make an exception for the most part. I thought about just, like, going into the point in the story would make sense for him to be around this area, but I ultimately decided that I'd rather have those type of entries finished sooner rather than later, if possible, so this is the way I'm gonna be doing it. But luckily for you guys, I can cut out the me jumping around. We need to try to get as much money as we can, and I know we probably need some big game meat to cook, so I'm probably hunt when I have the chance too.
You're a good filly. Relax. You're doing well.
Okay, we're looking for a dog here, specifically the Siberian Husky. We're just looking for a Husky. I don't know why I can't speak today. Oh, there it is. Siberian Husky. Crap, now we gotta go look for it. The Siberian Husky can be found in towns and on ranches across West Elizabeth and New Hanover. Their omnivorous diet consists usually of dog food made up from meat, vegetable matter, and offal. This breed of dog has been bred to help with hunting and gathering. All right, now let's make sure that the journal entries actually took to them correctly. We're going to save in the same save file we just did and then load it up just to make sure we got it. I really won't explore this area until, like, I'm going to be doing the rest of that all at once kind of thing. So, we're really just getting in here, getting what we want to look for, and get out, you know? And then we're going to go right back up to the Sadie Adler to do her mission. And as you can see, John isn't as good at drawing as Arthur is, but it could be worse. So it's, you know, like, I'm glad there really is that difference between the two, you know? Like, it would be a bit questionable that they both have the same kind of skill if they both wrote the same, they both drawn the same. You know what I mean. All right, now let's go back up to Sadie and do her mission.